The mic is hot. The stories are real. Welcome to Dallas On Air.
Hit with another one.
I don't do no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I ball like I'm hard and just bought the new Jordans. I came from the cliff and you know how I started. I'm lit like a charge and I cut like a barber. I studied the game like a student at Harvard. Notice I'm popping, I ball like the Rockets. I get this shit jumping like it's a grasshopper. Chillin', she can't keep her hand on my box and she look like a model. She told me go follow. Send me the Addy, my foot on the throttle. She gripping the bottle and driving the boat like ain't no tomorrow. Ran up a check, gotta call you tomorrow. 2016 is a Chevy Camaro. Can't leave the house, I'm on point like an hour.
Hit with another one.
I don't do no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I don't do no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I ball like I'm Luka, I'm really a shooter. All in my bed, just on my computer. Instagram live, white tee and some Cubans. I'm really a genius.
Sir Ski, man. Goddamn me, goddamn Keto. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to yet again another episode of Dallas Underground Music, Family&Podcast. It's your host that do the most, man. Niggas, I say anything else, you know what I'm saying? Right now, man, I got my main man with me, man, my boy Quincy.
What's the damn deal, baby?
You know what I'm saying? I got my lady hostess over there as well in the building.
What's up? It's EJ Styles to see what your girls eat.
Yeah, you hear me? Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn it, it's been a lot of shit kind of going on this past week, man. So, you know, just give us a little take of how your week and shit just been and everything.
Man, I just had the live this weekend. I've been on this mission, like on this independent promo tour run. Mm-hmm. But it's within the city, though. I've been going club to club trying to break this music in. And I was at one of my favorite spots this weekend, Dallas Gentleman DGs.
Okay.
I'm a Mo 3 fan. He got like a big influence on what I've been doing. So that was one of the ways, the avenues he took to break his music out in Dallas. And really, he kind of paved the way when you think about it. It's like Mo 3 got Rainwater as a manager, Prophecy as a cameraman, Hood with another one on the beats, Rob Stovall, Young Stove, you know, shit. It's pretty much we just picking up where he kind of left off because he, you know, we watching him maneuvering, and pretty much he left like a Dallas blueprint.
That's for real.
And then look at like he been dead like what, about 5 years.
Yeah.
You see how much content, you know, is able to be made, like all streams, podcasts, and this and that. Like it's what he did for the city is amazing.
It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and that's most definitely something to kind of capitalize on, man. You know, seeing recognition too, man, because once again, that's what this platform about. Yeah, it's taking advantage of the spotlight and the opportunity that is on the city right now. You know
real talk, I appreciate you so much for giving me this opportunity because I did. I got something on my chest to get off that I want to express. You know, just. Express to the city.
Yeah, get that off your chest.
Know, like tell my underground story.
This is the place to do it. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, you know, man, the mic is hot, man. So if you want to go and get off your chest right now, man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Wait
my
one
bad.
second.
Hold on.
Before you get that off your chest, we gotta get it started.
Yeah,
we gotta get the party
started.
Shit. Before you get it off your chest, okay? Because we want to know everything. We want to know the tea. So, you know, we got to give you some liquid courage.
Something to bring down the burial wall.
Exactly.
I'll do the honors.
Yes, do the honors.
So, dream, hustle, win. 1, 2, 3. Dream, hustle, win.
Dream, hustle, win. I like that.
Okay,
I like that. All right,
then. Yo, dream, hustle, win it, then. Oh, good, man.
Get
a shot of that.
Yes, okay. Shots up. Let's go. Yeah. And have this good interview, y'all. Let's go.
Nah, for real. Yeah, man, it's good that like I say, man, especially have somebody up here that was inspired by Mo3, the late great Mo3.
Yes.
Especially with everything that's spiraling off that situation. So to actually get somebody up here, but we get to speak on it from a positive aspect.
Oh, yeah.
Though, you know what I'm saying? Versus
sure.
all the drama and the bullshit.
Right.
We're actually speaking on something positive and a good influence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah,
and that's the vibe that I give off, man. I've always push peace across the city, but I'm itching to tell y'all, you know, this breaking story.
Let's go. We want to know it.
Yeah.
So pretty much, y'all gonna remember this. Let's go back probably about a year ago. We at the Max at the Fredo Bang concert and Big X the Plug.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hadn't been out of jail. I had been fighting this domestic violence situation, so I hadn't been out of jail probably about a month. And I'm like, we attending this concert, me and my girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at her and I tell her, I'm like, babe, I'm supposed to be up there. I'm supposed to be upstage. She's like, what you mean? I said, man, I've been putting in this work and shit. Like, I got to start all the way over from ground zero. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, okay, well, now I understand. So it's Fredo Bang, it's a Big X Plug concert. And like I'm telling her, I'm supposed to be on stage. And shit, so probably about a week after that, my boy D Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
D Forbes reached out to me and was like, hey, I got a live performance for you at Wix. You know, come on down. And so I go do the live performance at Wix. I meet, he introduced me to Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie introduces me to Rado. At the time, Rado was about to have the
Dallas
BET
VT.
Awards.
Yes.
If you a Dallas artist, it's like shit. The BET Awards is the place to be. That's the building that you want to be in.
That is
prime time.
Like, prime time.
Shit, everybody don't make it that far. So shit. So when Stephanie, introduced me to Rado, and I was able to perform in front of Rado at the BET Awards. Rado gave me my first opportunity to get a paid show.
Oh, wow.
Okay, big.
That's dope.
Shout out Moneyman Rado.
Shout out Moneyman Rado.
Say in this interview, I'm gonna try to give as many people as they flowers as they can.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Moneyman Rado. He doing a lot of stuff for the city too. You can't forget about that. And the Dallas BET Awards, y'all, is actually coming up again. So if y'all didn't get a chance to go, y'all want to go, y'all better start tapping in now.
Right.
And I mean, on this underground ride, it's just certain people that you're gonna run into, like Rado. Finesse Kenny,
Finesse Kenny. Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank God for Finesse Kenny, because he not only did he give me a platform to win the countdown, the music video countdown.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen
that. He gave like with artist development. He give us a spot every Sunday to where we can go,
exactly.
And we can go perform and practice. Like if you ever you saw me perform,
yeah,
right?
I did. So I did. I was there.
If you ever wondering like, dang, why his performance so polished, or how he kind of perfected his craft with his skills, is like because people like Kenny give you a platform to come every weekend, and
to perfect your skills and craft your skills.
And that's what you got to use that as. When you go to those different showcases, you got to look at it and use it as perfecting your craft, because really every artist should be doing some type of artist development.
Absolutely.
You want to get people's real honest feedback. You want to get that so you can become a better artist and maybe get that deal, or if you want to stay independent, you know what I'm saying, give you that break and more followers that you need to make your money. So that's important.
And then like I said, I got a lot to get off my chest. This is the perfect place to announce that recently I just signed a partnership to have my music redistributed with Empire.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Shit, well, goddamn me. I need one of them horn things.
And then it's all full circle, because like the same people that we talking about, they the ones that inspired and gave this opportunity.
Right.
Like with this, like I said, Rado showed me how you turn ticket sales into profit.
Right.
Being over there with Kenny showed me how to like get monetization, for your music. And now that I just signed a partnership with Empire, that it means that I get 7 different royalties.
Oh wow!
7 different royalties from on a monthly basis from wherever I get the streams from. Then at the same time, like every time it's a club spin, I'm getting that royalty.
Yeah.
From 7 different companies. And then not only do I get it, my sons get it, and so far,
right,
and so on and so forth.
So on and so forth. Right.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's dope. And so, like, how do you, like, with this new contract that you have, how do you plan on moving forward? Like, what is your plan next?
Well, still with the coming up in the underground now, it's like, okay, like we all build together. Like pretty much like with the Underground Railroad, I think it's kind of take this imagery like the actual Underground Railroad. How Harriet Tubman, when she would go find freedom, but at the same time she's running back to go get these people. Like, hey, I done already found this pathway, this way. Now there's like, okay, I'm securing publishing deal, marketing deal, management deal. Now I can, use those same tools to help out my fellow artists.
Right.
Y'all be seeing those posts on Facebook. It'll say, don't get in the car with me if you just gonna listen to independent artists.
Right, yeah.
I have seen that post.
Shit, don't get in the car with me then.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, for real.
Get in the car with me then.
For real.
'Cause I'm listening to Chemo. I'm listening to Off the Chain. I'm listening to
Okay.
I'm listening to Zilla. I'm listening to Heartbroke. I'm listening to to my partners that's out there that's making music, like iron sharpen iron, men sharpen men. Like, that's just how it is.
Right. And that's the important, like I saying, man, not only, like I say, this platform, but also for artists to network with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really build a genuine motherfucking relationship with each other. Yeah. So, as you see when, like you said, you seen how Mo3 did it. You know what I'm saying? You studied, you took your notes, and you applied it. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is powerful only when you apply it. You can have knowledge, but it ain't powerful if you ain't using it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you applied it, you got to feel the power thereof. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so with that happen, man, that's why I try to tell artists, man, hey, if you trying to come on a podcast, been on a podcast, man, fuck with each other, love and support each other.
The number one thing that I would say to an artist like this, in my position or been in my position, invest in yourself. Invest in your craft.
Sure.
You use that investment, pay for your advancement, because shit, like that's just the name of the game. You gotta pay to play.
Right. Yeah, that's most, and like you said, investing in yourself, that's very much important. You know what I'm saying? That's what people realize. Like, if you're trying to make it anywhere in life, you have to invest in yourself. It take money to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
you know how you develop a relationship with somebody? Spend some money with them.
Right.
Like
Facts.
Like my friend Boss Chick. Let me get Boss Chick her flowers.
Okay.
Sometimes like as an artist, we may feel like it's a popularity contest. I feel like I'm unsupported, this or that, or crab in the barrel. It's like this. Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
And I met this lady. We both had like a mutual agreement, like, shit, we'll put our money together and we'll be able to do this. So it's like, she done put me on stage with Kevon got bands, Big E. Yeah. And then turned around, it got bigger than that. She done put me in front of Boston Richie when he came, D-Baby when he came. We was trying to lock in Boosie, Sexy Red, Big Boogie. Like we steady going up.
Yeah, because Sexy Red coming too.
She coming. Sure. Yeah. She coming up this weekend, matter of fact.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get backstage so I can shoot my shot.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of Dallas. It's like every major artist or mainstream artist, because we a major market.
Yep,
they have to come through here. It's the East Coast, West Coast, like we right dead in the center.
Right.
And then with us being from Texas,
you sure right.
Yeah, geographically, like we like dead in the center. So it's like, how could you you can't miss us, because we like the second largest state, and then as far as Dallas, I think we like top 10, top 5, and metropolitan. So we got a big market here for music.
And a lot of people from California is moving here. I think they can see it and they know it. Yeah. So a lot of people from the East Coast is moving here. So
Remember I told you, I said, what I tell you, Dallas is the new Hollywood.
You did say that. You said Dallas. And it really is. We got so many things. Like, we got a Tiger Woods golf course thing coming out here. We got a part of Disney and Frisco coming out here.
All of that.
Like you cannot talk about what's hot without talking about Dallas. Yeah. Period.
Yeah, it been that way. And I try to tell people, I remember just reading in the newspaper as far as back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Dallas was focused on being like a a city like commerce where it's about money.
About money, yeah.
They want to be a tourist city.
And then you know what? Like I got friends that's from different cities and different things like that. They all look at me as if like, we grew up in poverty, but all my friends from other cities they swear that we got all the money, that I got all the money.
We spoiled in the bed.
Right. Like my friends in like St. Louis and Chicago, Oklahoma, Tulsa, they all be like, damn, you down there, you big money, and it's like shit.
And that's how they see Dallas. That's how a lot of people actually see us here in Dallas. They like, Dallas flashy. I mean, that's just, that's just the way we do. I mean, we set trends. I mean, we trendsetters.
I even seen an article where they saying like, even back in the day, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, whenever Dallas was established or whatever the fuck, they were saying, other cities always looked at us as like, we thought we were so better than everybody. We gonna wear clean, we got the cleanest suits. We always
do
everything.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Was y'all able to catch my video release party?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't catch it.
I caught it.
So as a matter of fact, like
we did.
We did. We caught it. Yeah, we did catch it.
Yeah, we did. Okay, she just reminded me. We definitely did. We pulled up. That's what it was. Addison.
Yeah, Addison.
Was it Addison?
Yeah,
something like that. But I knew it was somewhere.
Nice, discreet location. First of all, before I tell this story, I want to give a shout out to Flawless Deep Entertainment, Kris Thompson.
Shout out Flawless.
He gave me my first opportunity to headline the show, and then I just wanted to show like with like the Dallas Underground. I wanted to bring everybody. That was the event where I wanted to like show like our unity.
Yeah,
for sure.
You had a lot of big hitters.
I tried to get
out
every media outlet in the building, radio
bro.
Personality. Like I wanted like all the who's.
Rainwater was there.
Rainwater was in the building. Yes, you had some big hitters.
Southern Fried Market.
That was nice. That was nice. So, like, how did you do that yourself? Did you have someone to put that on? How did that? What was the process?
I got the idea from two different ways. I'm a movie watcher, and one of my biggest influences is 50 Cent, Get Rich or Not Trying. You remember the at the ending where how he had went around town and he was trying to get the deal, but like Majestic was shutting everything down from everywhere he went. Well, kind of like with this crab in the bucket shit in Dallas, like this gatekeeper shit. Like I kept trying to build my name, but to certain people they were like, he ain't big enough. I'm not gonna let him host shit at my club here because I don't think he big enough. I don't think he could pack it out. Right. But truth be told, like I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm building this shit up like slow momentum. But I'm already like have a mindset of what I'm gonna do because a while back I had a label meeting with Interscope. AR reached out to me. He was like, man, you got so many different platforms in Dallas that already have like a big following, like Montana 700, Zillionaire, Huncho, New Dallas. He like, they pretty much got a movement already. So before the Zillionaire had got signed or announced that he had got signed, I was gonna pay out of my own pocket. Just like you saw Rainwater there and everybody else there, I was gonna pay out of my own pocket to have Zillionaire there and all my other underground partners.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But nobody wanted to pay for the opening slots. So I had to, find a different outlet.
Right. Okay. Wow.
So what Interscope had challenged me to do, they said, hey, look, you want a marketing budget? This is what you do. You take a building and you get 100 people in there for $25 a piece. That should lead you about $2,500. Take that same budget and we'll partner with you on the marketing budget.
Right. Oh wow.
And that led to the distribution with Empire.
Oh wow, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. Y'all, you can't do it by yourself. This free game right here. This free game. I mean, that's what's up. That's dope as hell.
Yeah, so that would be
I wasn't
my
expecting
advice.
all this, bro. Like, damn, then it took what I kind of seen the interview going, but you done took it, snatched it somewhere.
Yeah, and then remember, initially I was telling y'all that, like, I was telling Bay, we supposed to be on stage.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, right. The same people that was like, nah, he ain't big enough. They was saying that he ain't big enough to
pack it out and shit.
To pack it out.
Right.
The same people came back with the opportunity in front of a sold out crowd and was like, here, you open up the show. I'm on the same stage that I was manifesting. See, my part of my brand is dream, hustle, win. it's basically just manifesting your dream to come true.
For real. And that's what I say, man. It's all about turning your dreams into reality.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So they go hands in hand with what you just said.
Facts.
Right, and I appreciate you, big brother, because you got this platform here. I've been itching, I've been itching to get this off my chest, like just
for
a
real.
platform to get this off my chest. And I came here with the mission, I'm gonna make this trend. I'm gonna have folks up here on Dallas Underground coming to tell their underground story.
Right,
and
for sure.
Cool. I'm really not done because I told you I came here to give give people their flowers. Here's 2 more people that need their flowers.
Yes.
My I don't even want to say fallen angels, but my angels. Big D the mogul. And Julie Bonnell.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Julie was at every event.
She was
taking pictures.
She was.
And I think as an artist, I was one of like her personal fan favorites. And at the same time, that led to her like invite me here, invite me there. She introduced me to Kenny.
Oh
I
wow.
wouldn't even know Kenny if Julie ain't introduced me to Kenny.
Right.
And then as far as I just want to keep her name alive.
Yes, R.I.P. Julie.
She represented a positive spirit. She was supporting, and even what I did, what I was doing, you know what I'm saying. It was kind of like taking that same, like how you said with Mo 3. You know what I'm saying. Like I tell people, I had to look and see what's not really being done. And then so that's when I started trying to record the open mic ventures and stuff like that. And that's something that Julie was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, people like us are like we like minded.
Right,
It's a lot. That's why I'm glad you gave me this opportunity because it's a lot of stuff that I done. They be trying to overlook shit, but it's a lot that I done brought to this city that was unprecedented. Like that hadn't been done before. Like for instance, I had articles done in Forbes, Rolling Hype, hip hop since 1987. Like it's only April, and I done had about 25 press releases done. Done.
Oh wow, that's dope.
They be trying to overlook shit. I'm probably the only. Okay, you see, Head Honcho got a billboard right dead in the center of the city, like right by Fuel City Tacos.
Okay,
you know
right.
I give him his flowers on that, but it's like when I did it, my billboard was in Atlanta, and then Billboard actually wrote the Billboard story.
Of it. Oh wow. That's dope.
It's not every day where you see an artist who like just emerging and already they songs charting.
Right.
Like top 100, top 200.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I ain't cracked the top one. Let me slow down. I ain't cracked the top 100.
We getting that though. You know what I'm talking about?
But you on the chart. Like so that's I mean
I can see where you
can see where you at on the chart. And a lot of people, a lot of artists can't say that. So that's dope. That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
So with all these things that you've done now, do you have an idea of like, so you got your distribution deal, so you're gonna stay independent and rock your thing, or what's your plan as far as to like move forward?
It just depends because as far as like independency go, like the labels blow you up, but like I'm saying how I done did this stuff that's like unprecedented.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like this: when you hit 1 million views on YouTube, they only pay you $1,200. Okay, this goes back to Moneyman Rado and Kris Thompson. They was telling me, you know, as an artist, be able to sell tickets. So if you only make $1,200 for $1 million,
that's it.
You only make $1,200 for 1 million streams on YouTube or
Spotify.
That's all you make. So when you see your favorite artist and you start, you know, dick riding them because they hit 1 million, this and that, it's like LIl Quincy been over here. He for 3-4 months straight, he done made at least $1,000, $2,000 off of paid shows because it's only if you got 20 people in the building that paid $40, what's that? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done just made equivalent to that million views, to that million streams.
Right.
So it's like, okay, maybe I didn't bring your guy to the hood, but I did just sign this distribution over here. Like,
right,
come on now.
exactly,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like I watched LL
Give
Cool
you
J.
your flowers.
I watched LL Cool J say the same thing. He was like, I'm one of like the biggest originators in hip hop, and still to this day, a lot of shit that I do gets swept under the rug. I think LL was probably one of the first like hip hop artists to put out an R&B album.
Right.
Like
to start that whole trend.
A lot of people probably say it was like Keith Sweat or something like that, but no, it came from the originator.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
See, LIl was the one who was he started doing the biggest artists, hip hop artists are the ones that's like in films too, like 50 Cent, Boosie, you know, whoever else,
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, those, yeah. And that's where it come from.
Yeah, he was the first like artist to like not just be underground, but you know, like when you're making, you gotta do that pop song. Yeah. You know, that not so,
right.
He was one of the first artists to do that because he got some backlash for I think that album.
Yeah, and see that's where I was about to take it to too. Okay, Big E and Kevon got Bancer's book for a little show in the hood, right? But the building was packed out, full of gangsters. Okay, so boss chick
full of gangsters.
Boss chick put me on stage, and you know, like a lot of my music be like romantic and like, you know, love based.
Yeah, love music.
So I get up there, you know, I do my thing, I rock the crowd. She get up, she come tell me after the show, she like, Quincy, why you sing a love song full of gangsters? I look dead at her and I say, you know what? Cause I can.
You hear me though?
Okay.
I can do that.
Gangsters need love too. What?
Yeah.
What? Like.
That's my thing. Y'all know I'm a serenade. You know.
Love.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, gangsters need love too.
Yeah,
we were talking about that last week. We were talking about performing the right song at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And getting the right response from the crowd when the DJ or whatever playing. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why I love our platforms here, because take that young LA situation, you know, pockets extra sloppy. Don't I love my vegetable with extra cheese and brine? Okay, when the little incident happened in Shreveport, they had booked him to perform. They was mad about his performance and shit. He had that Boss Talk, that hoodie on, that Boss Talk hoodie.
No, that was in Dallas.
Yep. No, he was in Shreveport.
I thought he was in Dallas.
He was in Shreveport. They got mad at him for the performance and shit. Okay. But he was wearing that Boss Talk hoodie.
Right.
And Boss Talk pretty much like reached out to him, gave him the interview. The interview they ended up going viral. And that's like right here, right in our backyard.
Right.
And I looked at that same performance and was like, can't nobody really tell you how to perform your shit.
Nah, hell nah, right. Nah, not at all, bro.
Yeah, like if that's what you do when you perform, can't nobody like tell you how to perform. And then you know what else? While I'm here, y'all just keep giving me the opportunity to pop my shit.
Pop that shit.
Y'all know
y'all
know what? I want to kill music reviews because I created music reviews. I'm gonna take credit for creating music reviews.
Right.
Okay. It started with Boosie and Chris Brown.
All right.
On their tours, if you pay a little extra, you can do the meet and greet. You can take a picture with them.
Yeah.
I had saw that. And then I had saw that, and this was around the time when Charleston and Rainwater was cool.
Right.
You know, like me and Rainwater, we go way back, like way before Mo3 had Hold Your Tongue. Mr. Hit that had introduced me to him.
Okay.
But I was telling Rain, I was like, Rain, shit, it's a lot of artists in the city that just want to just shake your hand and just meet you, take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Listen to their music. And he was like, at the time, he was like, boy, you sound crazy as hell. We had this conversation on live. I said, Rain, you ought to charge niggas $1,000 just to listen to their music. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it ain't $1,000, charge them $100 just to listen to their music. And he like, man, that sound crazy as hell. He said it on live. As soon as we got off live, I said, I'll give it about a week.
Right.
He was doing it. Turned around, you know, half pint is like one of the biggest ARs.
That's why I was like, half pint.
This is what I'm taking it to.
Yeah.
Half pint is one of like the biggest ARs in the DFW. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. It's like
shout out half pint.
Shout out half pint.
Shout out
you
half
can't
pint.
really come up in the underground or the DFW music scene
without
without
running them. Yeah.
You can't miss them. So when he started doing it, like he got like a big platform. He like charging these niggas to tell them that they music sucks. Let me tell y'all something right now, artists. I'm sensitive about my craft. I'm not finna just sit there and just let a nigga tell me my music dookie wall. I got too much pride. You're not finna just tell me. I gotta pay you to tell me that my music sucks. Where they do that at?
That's crazy, right? Dang, when you put it in that perspective, that's crazy.
I gotta pay you to tell me my music sucks. And then like, okay, if I'm just being 1,000, the people who succeeded, that he actually gave a nod to and said, yeah, this good. I like this. What'd you get out of that? Yeah, I'll tell you like this. I heard Jay-Z say once, I've been taking this shit to heart. I like to repeat this shit too. He say the less talented people always critique the more talented people. And that's just truth. That's just
right, for sure.
Kanye put it into a different perspective. He said, if I walk outside right now and a car hit me or something, or a misfortune happened and you laugh at my misfortune, it's my misfortune to tell about. Or you may go on and tell my misfortune. You ain't telling your own misfortune, therefore I'm the topic.
Right.
I'm the topic.
Right.
So it's like, shit. If y'all want to keep on paying y'all money to tell him that y'all music sucks, keep doing it.
Right?
But I'm telling y'all real talk where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Invest that same $50 to the people that want to see you succeed.
Right. I thought about doing music reviews, and mine's, you know, I'm really funny and stuff like that, and I find something like about anything anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't give a damn how trash motherfucking shit is.
I mean, I get it. It's like
some kitchen that motherfucker, and nigga, we gonna rock out to that motherfucker.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And then behind the scenes, I know how to, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, hey, I fuck with music too, man. Hey, shit, hey, you know.
Work that jelly.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you right there, that hoe tight. Like that one part you ride like this here, that one little part, yeah, you need that the whole song instead of that little part. You know what I'm saying?
Because people really like. Don't get me wrong, you do need constructive criticism.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that somebody don't need constructive criticism, but at the same time, what I'm saying is like, give us somebody something to opportunity to build it up on.
Right.
You know?
Cause just saying somebody shit trash, like you just you know, the power lies in the tongue, life or death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just, and that's why I try to tell people, y'all sit up here and say, I'll tell you trash at homeboy, he can't
Tell
rap.
you trash at homeboy, he can't rap. Yeah.
But we see the girl just went viral. She really can't rap.
See,
it was just catchy enough.
Remember I told Z that Dallas is the new Hollywood? That girl popped off because she's from the Metroplex.
Right.
Like the market is big enough to whether like, okay, they be like, tell your trash ass homeboy that his music trash, but listen to Young Thug and listen to and whoever else, you know what I'm saying? You know, whoever else trash, you know what I'm saying? People make a lot of trash music. Like that's what the AR
especially when they first come out.
He was telling me, just because a song is trash, don't stop it from being the #1 song in the world.
Look.
You know, he gave me a prime example. Tommy Richmond. I ain't never been the same, baby. Shh, shh. He said that was the worst song he ever heard. That song got more sync and licenses deals than any other song in song history. So just because a song suck, don't mean that it's not marketable.
Right.
See,
there you go.
Like what people don't really see.
You said something right there.
Like I'm
you
smart,
said something right there.
What people don't really see was the marketing that went
You said
into that. That's a now, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a now. It was marketable. What they made y'all think that she was doing was just saying some gibberish shit.
Right.
But when she got to popping that shit at the club and doing her music interviews and shit, the song actually hit hard. Like it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's the lyrics
when you
hit
see me
hard.
on TV,
because when I first heard it, I was like, oh, it's a no for me.
Yeah.
You know, when I first heard it. Yeah. But then when I kind of listened a little more and she was like, that's a now, nigga. I was like, she sure right. That's a now, nigga.
Yeah.
So
taking nationwide,
right?
Yeah,
so that's facts.
Yeah, the
what you
females
said.
gonna catch on there regardless, cause you know, like you said,
Yeah.
Nah, it's a now, nigga.
See, that's the thing. They want us to tell our trash ass homeboys stop rapping, but they support the trash when it's like just in a mainstream light.
Right?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
and then show you the power that we the people actually have. That really showed us. Nigga, didn't no mainstream, didn't no gatekeeper. Didn't nobody from the radio personality, didn't no baby, didn't no big time rapper, but he was all local motherfucking me people in the motherfucking me community that did that shit.
They did it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They broke that and made that girl that. And to where the rest of the city catch on, I'm watching it. So I'm seeing when the trap niggas catching on and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's like you gotta pay attention and stay woke.
Right.
Cause what they wanted us to do is they wanted everybody who been working hard. This just rap politics, cause it's to make money. As soon as that girl popped off, I guarantee you, there's more blogs out there like, hey, I'm doing promo. I promote your song. Like I saw it. What they tried to make us independent artists do is like go up against each other to call these promoters and say, hey, why you booked her? You should have booked me. Why you booked him? You should have booked me. And that's not how it should be. That shit.
Cause you know, I felt like a lot of people, cause I was looking and reading at a lot of posts when Zillionaire, you know, got signed and that happened. A lot of people was hating on that. You know, they was like, he's not a good enough artist. He's you know, he can't rap. What you think about that?
See, I'm happy for people like Zillionaire that's able to cross over and laugh, like to say, look, y'all thought I couldn't do it, but look what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like Zillionaire had been emerged before. That's what I like about this music game, because the motherfucker act like just because they discovered you, they just now discovered you. No. Like, man, I've been popping my shit. Yeah. Like my music, like I caught an early buzz, like right after college, after I came home from Texas Southern. Right. Okay, y'all watch Baddies? Yeah. Okay, Baddies Africa got what's NLE Chopper baby mama, Marissa Danae. Okay. That was the first video girl in my first single that made a buzz and went viral. Oh wow! It went up like a quick. As soon as I dropped it, went up like a quick 20,000 views. Damn, that real? Was like, okay, now LIl Quincy do music. Yeah. But look at where she at. She was on Wild 'N Out. I see her on several different platforms. Yeah. If I had her number directly, I'd say, hey, Marissa, you remember that hit song that I had that you was the model, you was the video girl in it? Can you do some promo on it? Or shit. Right, type shit. I start making my own promo. Right. You hear me? Something ran a bit. Right. Cause I start doing my own shit. Cause if I was a bad bitch, I want to fuck me too. You know what I'm saying? They been saying how them light skinned niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get me started, man. Yeah.
So real fast, let's kind of take it back, man. Give us a little backstory to like I guess like where you're from and shit. I guess we should ask that first and shit.
I'm so glad to be able to do this part too, because when I actually do go mainstream as an artist, it won't be those conversations being had like when Yella made it, when 3 made it. They say Yella not from the Cliff. They say 3 not from the North. They say Big X not from the Grove. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't be like LIl Quincy just came. LIl Quincy just came out of nowhere. We don't know him. Like nah. Yeah, I'm from Oak Cliff.
He did.
Best for less.
Okay.
I like to think of it like this. I rep my town, my city, my state. Mm-hmm. Texas, Dallas, Oak Cliff, Best for Less, Fordham. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the shit that I represent. Right. And it's like somebody can't say that, nah, he ain't from over there, or where the fuck did he come from? Because it's like LIl Quincy always been around. You know what I'm saying? LIl Quincy played football at Hutch. You know what I'm saying? He played basketball at Conrad. He did this, he did that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I always been around. So you can't say that, nah, he not from the city, or like I'm a product of the city. Everything, you know, like certain rappers, like Zillionaire had everything to work for him besides music. So to the point to where it's like it carry over into music. Like I love the nigga style, I love the nigga swag. So it's like shit, when he get to popping it on them records, you know what I'm saying? It just translate. He ain't gotta be Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? The lyrical, miracle, spiritual, all this shit. That shit. Right. Did my background check on you, heard your cap, nigga. Yeah. I just left North Park, headed back to the south, nigga. That shit. Pop your shit in front of the world.
Okay.
So how you feel about? I feel like Yo Gotti at the end of the day end up getting his young Dolph.
Yes. Yeah, like everything really like just came full circle. I said the same thing, because Gotti always had that love for the city. It's just like when it comes to Dallas, like I said, we a big market. Those rappers before the new rappers came, like we had Gucci, Boosie, Jeezy, Gotti. Them type of rappers always put Dallas on they tour dates, and that's where they would sell the most. So it's like they always had that love for the city. So it's like I knew at one point that Dallas would be the it factor. Now we got Big X's, we got Erica Banks. We got Yella Beezy.
Right.
We got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The list is deep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even a nigga just talking
Yeah.
like Charleston can come pop his shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
we got DeRoe, Thompson, you know,
list goes
DSR,
on.
you know.
Yes.
Like, we got so many freaking artists, and I think Dallas is definitely the mecca, a part of one of those cities, states, Texas, that's the mecca of freaking music. Look, we got one of the hugest freaking females, Beyonce, from here.
Facts.
I mean, how big is Beyonce?
And then not only Beyonce, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion too.
Oh, yes.
Meg is from Texas.
Right.
Meg
And
is
it's
from
like
Texas.
part of how I got part of how where I am now, like signing my distribution with Empire, it came through press releases from 24 Hip Hop.
Okay.
Gazi actually read one of my press releases in 24 Hip Hop. And it was like it's mixing a street blend of rap between, like, not comparing myself to Mo3 or Meg Thee Stallion, but it was like the journey that they took as an independent is kind of similar to mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Meg Thee Stallion came out the year I was leaving Texas Southern. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she was out there, shit, it's a big party time, big college time.
It is,
right?
it is.
But what a lot of people didn't know is at the same time, like, they have a lot of open mics and amateur night. Shit, I done did so many poetry nights and amateur nights and shit. Like, that's how I became a household name.
Type
Like,
shit. Okay.
Shit. And then at the same time, with the internet, you can have an international market.
Right.
It's
That's
like,
the beautiful
it's
thing
people
about
like
it.
all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, they may live in Scotland. They may live in Thailand. But I live here in Dallas, but they think I'm the shit.
Right.
They watching my videos like, look
Like,
at them.
hell yeah, you know,
that's cool.
yeah,
That's cool.
that's LIl Quincy,
Yeah, because you know they
yeah.
really, you know, a while back they used to think that us in Texas that we ride horses
and shit.
And the cowboy hats. This is.
I was tired of this for a while, man.
I was too.
Like, come on now.
They just
What's
was
up?
thought, you know, but I got a lot of people, like I got a lot of people from upstate, New Jersey, New York that I know, Philly. And when I go there, they just swear I'm so country.
Yeah.
Like the way I talk, it's just so country.
Okay. So one time we had like a showcase up in Peoria, Illinois. So we stopped like at the McDonald's, and I'm telling the lady at the McDonald's I want a blue Powerade, and she like, huh? I'm saying it. I'm kind of trying to say it slower and slower so she understand. Blue is getting worse. Blue Powerade. Blue Powerade. She bringing everybody to the window. What is he trying to say? Blue Gatorade. They still wouldn't get.
Oh my goodness.
This. I want this. Blue Powerade. But it's like they couldn't understand shit I was saying because we so damn.
Yeah.
You know? And then like I like how they just take a liking to like Southern Withdrawal. I see how like it worked for people like Yella. It worked for people like Glorilla. Like they take a liking to that real Southern Withdrawal.
Right, exactly. Because if you ever, with Glorilla, if you ever heard her talk, you know, I watched some of her shows and her videos, she has a real Southern accent. Yeah. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of people, I use my charisma and my accent to like just win off people anyway. But even growing up in the Cliff, people will be like, where you from? I'll be like, the Cliff. They be like, nah, nigga, you sound like you from Mississippi or something, or you sound like an old slave or something. And it really be like, you know what I'm saying? My grandma was my best friend, so she from Oklahoma and like, you know, 80, 90 years old. So everything she say is really like slow and old. Right. Me and her, we talking together. She might say, go grab me a spoon and wrench it up under the sink. Wrench it up under the zinc right fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like if you don't understand what I'm saying, you from up north, you so used to saying the end of your words, it's exciting to hear a nigga talk like this.
Yeah, type shit, different dialects of English and shit.
Like a lot of my partners, they be like, boy, your ass talk like you goddamn 70 years old or something.
And I love it too. I love it because you know Atlanta got their own little dialect.
Yeah. They don't like me. They don't like me because I'm quick to be like, I shit better.
Yeah. That's me too, though, man. Ain't nothing like no goddamn me Texas Southern slang, man.
Even when I was going to school, like down in Houston at TSU, they'd be like, Oh, as soon as he talked, they be like, oh yeah, that's that Dallas nigga. That's that nigga from Dallas.
And like, how was that from you? Because I know for a while, you know, Dallas and Houston, we had our big, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's a gift and a curse because Houston they a lot bigger than it's like a sibling thing, like a sibling rivalry. So you're not gonna let your little sister or your little brother beat you up. And it's like sometimes the siblings, you know, you get different treatment from your parents. Like they see different. They know their kids are what their kids capable of. It's like Texas is the parent. Yeah. And it's like the two siblings is really we got more siblings, but the main two siblings that be fighting is Houston and Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't hear Austin and San Antonio, them niggas beefing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's Dallas and it's Houston. It's Dallas and Houston. Yeah. So that's just pretty much how it is, and they see us keep on, you know, coming up and building. Like shit, they used to. Some of them embrace us. Some of them.
Yeah. And how was that for you? Like, because I know you went to school in Houston, but you're from Dallas. Yeah. Like, did you have any big problems with like other people?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, like that was in Houston was the first time they ever got booed.
Oh, really?
I ever got booed in Houston. That was my first time. I had got booed. But it's funny, like you got to live on to tell that story because it's your misfortune. Yeah. It's your experience. You know, I'm blessed to have multiple talents. Yeah, right. That night I chose to sing. I should have chose to rap. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But at the same time, like I know what singing do. Like singing, it gets you the clout. It gets you the girls. It gets you the attention.
I wish I could sing, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Most rappers do feel like that they want to sing. But it's like that particular night, I had chose to sing and I had just did the same set because I write all my sets. Okay. I had just did the same set in front of a sold out crowd in front of U of H. It was about that was like at that time that was probably one of the biggest shows that I had because U of H is the university. You got the university down the street from the black college. I just did the performance in front of the university in front of like 30,000-40,000 people. Yeah. I come back over here to about 10,000 people at the black college, and
it be young people.
They like, oh, he got us outside fade, boo. He from Dallas, boo. Get him up out of here. Matter of fact, it was like the night at the Apollo. They was go see it. Go see it.
Oh wow!
I got talking shit.
Nah, for sure. It's funny because they. You know, a couple of people tried to like heckle me like after that. Yeah, but I got so much pride. Like shit, I left out the building singing. They still follow me to the after party.
Got me fucked up. Shit. I like that. Okay, I'm going out the building.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's like, you know, as an artist, like people keep wanting to be like, even my job. Yeah. I make fun of my job because I have a book concert and they'll try to give me a big load on a big concert and they and it's like they be on some. Did I just catch you wanting to be shit? Did I just catch you dreaming and shit? I'll be trying to show them like all this. I'll be like, I'm not just a local artist. Right. I'm not a local artist. I don't like when people call me. I'm a cultural icon. I take it like that. I'm not a local artist. I'm a cultural icon. So when they try to make me feel small because I'm in their face or they may feel like they know me personally or something, it's like I'm much bigger than what you know. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, it's like shit. They want to tell you to stop, or they want to make you feel this big, not even knowing that really you this big.
Right.
You know? Like just look, take this for example. You know, us three, we could know each other, but we might not know Z. But where Z from, everybody knows Z. Like that's what keep happening in Dallas. Like it's people here like Vane, Chemo. They should have been signed the deal. Right. You know what I'm saying? If everybody got behind like the hardest independent artists here and blow them up like they do these outsiders, then they would be more successful. But at the same time, we let people move here from they might move from Miami, they move to Dallas and get here. So I'm saying, I'm from Miami. I'm gonna pick and choose which Dallas artists I like.
Right.
Ooh.
It was like, oh, I'm from Louisiana. Oh, they may be from anywhere. They move here because it's better opportunity here from where they live.
Yeah.
And that's what they start doing. It's this one nigga at my job from New Orleans. He can't stand Dallas. He don't like the Dallas food. He don't like the Dallas music. He don't like Dallas haircuts. He don't like the streets. But I be like, bro, look out, Wardy. Why you don't take your ass back home then, Wardy?
Facts.
Goddamn.
You hate it so much.
Yeah.
But you're here, though.
Nah, for sure.
You ain't gotta be. Ain't nobody forcing you to stay here, okay?
Yeah.
Check this out with the last few minutes, man. We always end the show with shout outs and everything like that. So anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Dallas Elite Promotions.
Dallas Elite.
I want to give a big shout out to Boss Chick. I want to give a big shout out to Kris Thompson, Moneyman Rado,
Yes, sir.
Shay Trendy. I want to give a shout out to
Connecting the dots.
and if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. It's just these are the people who've been helping me recently. Give a big shout out to H Wood the plug.
Okay.
P Skills.
Yeah. Shout out P Skills, definitely. He been doing a lot of.
He been fucking. He been fucking around.
Yeah, nah, for sure. P Skills helped me get my music played on the radio. He told me like this in his words. Not too many. This is the perfect example of how a radio personality should reach out to an independent artist or underground artist and show him love. Because he really had booked me for an interview at the station, gave me an interview, played my song on the radio, let me bring somebody, and gave me a free music video. And
for sure.
with promotion.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So he was like, if every radio personality just chose one artist and did that, man, it'll do wonders.
Right.
So anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out myself.
You did. Shout out to Z.
No, I'm just messing with y'all. No, I want to shout out, I want to shout out the whole city. I want to shout out Irie Place. We got a 420 event coming up, 420. So y'all pull up. It's going to be infused treats, infused food. Check it out. If you follow me on Instagram, the T with Z, ZJ Styles, you can get all the information or where you can get tickets and everything. So shout out Irie Place. And the 420 event is going to be hot. So y'all want to make sure y'all pull up.
Hey. Yeah. I guess, man, like I said, I just want to shout out to, all the artists and stuff like that, man, that's out here really trying to make it, whatever, Once again, this platform for y'all, hit me up, I'm trying to work with everybody, so don't let nothing stop you, don't let no barrier, obstacle get in your way, communicating with me, so you can come up here and experience the experience of like making it,
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is, it ain't a big platform now, but yeah, you might make it before I do, but you done already got a taste of this, so you might end up on No Jumper, you might end up on Big Facts, you might end up on Boss Talk,
right?
You might end up on Drink Champions or something like this here, but goddamn me, you got the experience here first,
Right, exactly, facts.
Yeah, big brother, and like I didn't earn the name, the new Kanye, because man, it's like a Kanye mindset. You can't tell Kanye that he ain't that.
Yeah,
so it's like, this is your platform, Dallas Underground Music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they can't tell you that it's not No Jumper. They can't tell you that you ain't academic.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
to us, that's who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with me, that's who I am to people that like my music.
Right.
To my fans, that's who they think that I am. Yeah, so it's like shit.
Well, I get what you're saying though.
New Kanye.
Okay.
For sure. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna wrap up the interview, man. Dallas Underground Music, Family and Podcast, man. Everyone can come up here. So, what I'm saying, man, y'all check us out, man. We got another interview, man. This back to back though. It is.
Let go.
It's been a pleasure.
Hit with another one.
don't lose no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I ball like I'm hard and just bought the new Jordans. I came from the cliff and you know how I started. I'm lit like a charge and I cut like a barber. I studied the game like a student at Harvard. Notice I'm popping, I ball like the Rockets. I get this shit jumping like it's a grasshopper. Chillin', she can't keep her hand on my box and she look like a model. She told me go follow. Send me the Addy, my foot on the throttle. She gripping the bottle and driving the boat like ain't no tomorrow. Ran up a check, gotta call you tomorrow. 2016 is a Chevy Camaro. Can't leave the house, I'm on point like an hour.
Hit with another one.
I don't lose no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I don't lose no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I ball like I'm Luka, I'm really a shooter. All in my bed, just on my computer. Instagram live, white tee and some Cubans. I'm really a genius, they thinking I'm stupid. Ran up a check like Nike, just do it. I'm at the restaurant, getting top in the restroom. Tipping the stripping, the rolling the pressure. Now some in wealthy just like a professor. I do it no effort, you can't do no better. Drinking this Remy, I might seem aggressive. The Lord really blessed me, is how I'm finessing. Ain't doing no stressing. Put on their neck and I'm keeping them guessing. I don't do no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas fugazi. I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. These niggas fugazi, I'm sharp as a razor, I ball like a Laker. I don't lose no organ, I'd rather get paper. Hit the highway and come back with blue faces. Drinking this Remy is straight with no chaser. Bought a Mercedes, I feel like the rest of these niggas.